Good morning, children. I hope everyone is fine and safe at home. In the last class, we started with the new lesson in chemistry, matter around us. And today also we are going to continue with the same lesson. So before going into today's topic, let us quickly recap what all we discussed in the last class. So last class we started discussing the separation techniques to separate different kinds of mixtures. So we saw centrifugation, solvent extraction and sublimation. So centrifugation is used to separate fine solid particles in liquid. An example also we saw as what? Clay particles in water. And the centrifuging machine also works on the principle of what force? Centrifugal force. You should not forget that, which is very important. And next we saw was solvent extraction. So solvent extraction is used to separate liquid immiscible mixtures. So I guess everyone will remember this apparatus because we had this as an assignment last week. So everyone did very nicely. So what is the name of this apparatus? Separating funnel. So based on the different solubilities of the solvent, we use this solvent extraction technique. And next finally we had sublimation, which is used to separate solid mixture. We also saw the experiment of separation of ammonium chloride mixed in sand. And what is a very common example we saw in the last class? Camphor and naphthalene balls. Did you all check using a camphor or naphthalene ball whether it is size of them is getting decreased or not? If not, do check it. It will be very interesting. So you can observe they are directly converting from solid state to gaseous state. Then they are sublimating compounds. So in today's class we are going to discuss in detail about another three techniques which is also new to us. So we have simple distillation, fractional distillation and chromatography. Simple and fractional distillation are used to separate miscible liquids. If two liquids get mixed up means then how will I separate them? So we are going to see that only. So first, before going into that, we have some parts. I have given some parts here. Can you relate? Can you recognize where do we use this at home? Yes, it is an RO water purifier parts. Why I have given this? This is also a kind of purifier which is we are using in our daily life. So if you see, distillation means distill. Distill means what? What is the meaning of distill? Distill means to purify. So why do we purify? In order to make it more pure and to remove impurities and to improve the taste of drinking water, for especially I am saying. So at the tap water in our house we are, what are we doing? We are improving the taste quality by using this water purifier. So this is also a kind of purifier which we use in our daily life, but this is not exactly like distillation. When I define the when I'm giving the definition of distillation, you will understand what. So but this is also a kind of a purifier. First we have is simple distillation. So simple distillation, this is the apparatus setup of simple distillation. So you can see here, so this is the round bottom flask and this is the condenser, and here we have the collector, beaker collector to collect the pure liquid or pure water, whatever it is, and you are having a Bunsen burner to heat the mixture here. Okay, now first let us see the description or the apparatus setup or procedure of simple distillation. So when we can use this simple distillation? See the first point, this method is used to separate two liquids whose boiling points differ by more than 25 Kelvin. So if I am having two liquids get mixed up, then their boiling points should be differing in more than 25 Kelvin, means you have to use this apparatus simple distillation only when their difference in their boiling point is 25 Kelvin. For example, I am having water and acetone. Acetone is a chemical whose boiling point is 56 degrees Celsius and water boiling point is 100. Now if you check the difference in their boiling point, 100 minus 56 will be 44. Then I can adopt this method to separate them. Okay, so I can use this simple distillation, and this method is also used to separate brackish water. What is meant by brackish water? Sea water, to remove the salt present in the sea water. And if we remove the salt, means it will become as a drinking water. That is what we can use this simple distillation to purify the sea water also. Now let us see the procedure. So here a distillation flask is fixed with the water condenser. So this is the distillation flask, and then a thermometer is introduced in the distillation flask through a one hole stopper. So here you can see a small lid, that is called a stopper. In the center of that you have to fix the thermometer. Then third point, the bulb of the thermometer should be slightly below the side tube. That is, it should be below the side tube, means so you are having a side tube here along with the, in the neck of the round bottom flask you are seeing the side tube, no, it should be slightly below that, so that it will measure the temperature of the liquid which is present inside this round bottom flask. Is it clear? And we are having the brackish water, that is sea water, which we want to purify. We have to fill in that round bottom flask. What will happen? The pure water will start to vaporize. When it will start to vaporize, I will start heating the mixture or the solution. Then it will start to vaporize. Then it will pass through the inner tube of the condenser. So as it vaporizes, so it will pass through this condenser here. Then it will be condensed and it will get collected in the receiver, that is this beaker. So pure water alone will vaporize, and then it will be come through this condenser and it will be collected here in the beaker. We will see the working procedure also. Then finally the salts are left in the flask as a residue. Once all the water gets purified, then salt will be left behind. Then now by understanding this what is this process, can you define distillation? What are the two processes which were involved in this distillation method? What is the first step happening here while heating? First it is evaporating the liquid. So evaporation takes place first, followed by the vapors are getting condensed. So distillation is a combination of what? Evaporation and condensation. Now we can define, see the definition in a box. Distillation is the process of separating the components or substances from a liquid mixture by using selective boiling and condensation. So that is by using the boiling points selectively. We cannot use the liquid mixtures just like that as per our wish. So we have to check the boiling point difference. If the difference is more than 25 Kelvin, then we can adopt this method. Then what will happen here? The process will take place as evaporation followed by condensation. So we are going to see the working of simple distillation apparatus here. Listen carefully. So this simple distillation is used to separate a liquid from a solution. Solution means mixture of solute and solvent. So I am taking sea water, which is a solution of salt and water. Of that mixture I am going to make pure water. So how will I do it? First I have to take the round bottom flask, then I will fill the sea water inside the round bottom flask, and as we saw there, we have to cover it with the cork or a lid so that no gas can escape outside through the one hole. Then I have to place the thermometer, and this thermometer should be slightly below the side neck. So the side neck is connected to what? Condenser. To cool the vapors inside the condenser, we have a water jacket which will allow the water inside and outside. So the vapors will be condensed as liquid and they will be collected to this beaker, that is the receiver here. After once all the apparatuses are set up completely, I will start heating the mixture. So as it start heating, when the water will come out? When the temperature reaches the 100 degrees Celsius, that is the boiling point of water is 100. So as the temperature reaches 100 degrees Celsius, the water will start to evaporate. All the vapors will be entering into the condenser and it will get condensed into a liquid. which will be collected in the side receiver, that is the beaker. So after some time what will happen, all the vapors will be collected as a pure liquid. So I have obtained a pure water now, which can be used for drinking purpose also, leaving behind the salt residue here. So this is how simple distillation apparatus works.